The thing is, I had no choice. Whatever society might say, because, let's face it, society is increasingly finding ways to stop us acting on our instincts, indulging our natural urges, exploring our curiosity, because it makes us more controllable. Like sheep. But we're not sheep, we're humans, top of the food chain. So it's in us, right? All of us, not just me. So it must be normal, natural, mustn't it? And anyway, what is civilized, really? What does it actually mean? It's just a word. The Romans were civilized, and look what they did. It's not as if I've fed a helpless family to the lions for my own entertainment, is it? Clapped and cheered as screaming children watched their parents shredded. But they're remembered, aren't they? The Romans, for their achievements, their viaducts, their arches, their sandals. So why shouldn't I be remembered for the things I've done? Remembered. Remembered. Dismembered. Dismembered. Never noticed that before. When we were kids, we ate raw sausages, raw pork, raw pig, porky pig. And the taste, well, that was something special. Really special. They had to be room temperature. You can't taste anything when it's cold. Room temperature, body temperature. And the meat was pink. Pink and sweet. Wouldn't do it now, mind, the kind of shit they pump in. All the chemicals, the hormones, the water. The pigs are all bloated, can barely walk. And that's not normal. Not normal at all. It was as though she'd just appeared in front of me, floated over. No footsteps. I just looked up from the counter, from my meat, and there she was, a vision, like a painting, a classic, but with clothes on. "Excuse me," she says, gently miffed as if she'd said it once already. And I'm smiling, inside, not sure what to say. Transfixed, like a dying man in a museum. And eventually I say something like, "Sorry, madam," miles away, talking to myself again, probably. "What can I do for you?" "I'm not sure," she says. "I've been told I need to... Never mind. Beef's got iron in it, hasn't it?" Word for word, that's what she said. "Yes, madam," I say. "Full of iron. Full of it. I mean, a magnet would probably stick to it." She pauses, smiles politely, and then says, "Good. And then I'll have some beef, please." Some beef. I know. No idea. "Well, I've got minced beef, sliced beef, aged beef. Steak," she says. "Yes, steak's good. Very good. Steak is actually beef too, but..." "What would you recommend?" she says. And me, with no hesitation, the aged steak. Definitely. Special piece of meat, that. Hung for 28 days. Dried. Concentrated flavour. Dark. "Perfect," she says. And she was right. Well, at the time, anyway. "How much?" "I don't know," she says. Looking back, I suppose it was pretty obvious, but I ask, "Well, will you be eating alone?" "Yes." And then, like a wolf, circling, "Pretty woman like you shouldn't be eating good steak like this alone. It's an experience, something to savour, something to share. Like seeing the sun set red on Ayers Rock." She softens, rolls over, shows me her belly. "How about enough for two of us, then?" "For two of us. For her and for me. Don't be too keen, too smug. Make it too obvious." "Sorry, madam. Would you like to share it with me?" And I did.